and we are currently in Fuchsia City to pick up something that I kind of missed. I knew it was here, but I didn't think I would need it. I thought that the Super Rod would be able to catch all the Pokemon that I needed, but it turns out that there are some Pokemon specific to the Good Rod. Is there an item here? No, just a random spot? Okay, that's strange. Well, whatever. But yeah, there are some Pokemon specific to the Good Rod that you can't get with the Super Rod. So I'm getting it now, and there you go. Now, we can skip this route, however, in the next one, there is that patch of grass that I mentioned earlier that I missed the Venonat in, so we're going to go catch a Venonat now. Venonat is an okay bug type. It can learn Psychic, which is pretty good. Well, Venomoth can. Venonat can too, but, I mean, Venomoth is its final evolution. But otherwise, I did not want to save. I meant to go up to Pokemon and have them dig. Carrying around Ponyta for whatever reason now. Yeah, probably because Snorlax doesn't evolve, so I'm just carrying around a Pokemon that will evolve. Ah, use Cut. Fool. There we go. We're in the grass now. We can find Venonat, which evolves around 30s. I don't know. It's one of those Pokemon that I've never ever used, so I don't know when it'll evolve, really. But I'm pretty sure it's like early 30s. Of course, Slam missed. Yay, Slam! There we go, we got him. And we're confused, but that doesn't matter because I'm just going to throw Pokeballs now. Specifically Ultra Balls, which you can buy in Fuchsia City, and is probably where I did buy them, because we have yet to go to any other towns that sell them. So there we go, the insect Pokemon. It's a strange little fur ball of an insect. Now we are in Lavender Town, heading down into this ocean area because there are a ton of Pokemon that we can catch both by fishing and by surfing. So we're going to do that, and one of these Pokemon that I catch during this segment is going to be on my team. Excuse me, hiccup. It's going to be the 5th member of my team. So, is this the right Pokemon that we want? Or at least one of them? It's a Goldeen. We don't have a Goldeen yet. It's your generic goldfish thing. That isn't Nemo. Unfortunately, that's a pretty low level, so we're going to need to be careful with that and not kill it. So we're going to have Lapras whittle down HP for us because it's only level 15, and Water Gun is not very effective, so we have that. And just in case, we have Ponyta, who we can have use Ember to do enough damage. Either Ember or Fire Spin, has one of the two. I might need more Ultra Balls because there are quite a bit of Pokemon that we need to catch, and I might not be able to catch them all in one try as well. But here we go, Goldeen. Generic water-type Pokemon, not that great. So, yeah. Let's try catching another one. This time we're going to use the Super Rod. And let's see what we can catch here. You could do this in almost any body of water, not just this one. I just chose this one because it's the water area that still has land. So, yeah. Could I please get a nibble? I want to catch a Pokemon. Let's try on this square then. Being mean. There we go. We got something. What do we got? We got a Horsey. Horsey is a pretty cool Pokemon. I like it design-wise, especially Seadra. But other than that, it's just another basic water type. Very fast. Smokescreen's annoying. Luckily, we're switching into Lapras. Or no, we're slamming it because it was like level 25 and should be able to live. Oh, but even lower accuracy will make this annoying. Let's just keep on trying. Come on. There we go. Oh, wow, that was close. So, hooray, we got go and catch a horsey. I like it design-wise, and I thought about using it, but I don't know, it just really didn't have any attacks that stood out to me. I don't think you can surf on it. You probably could, but I'm not sure. I don't see how you would surf on a seahorse. Okay, but now we're going to surf to find yet another Pokemon, because there's a Pokemon that you can find only by surfing in this area. Why you can't, like, fish it up, I don't know. But it'll come and attack you while you're surfing. If it would ever show up, that is. I don't know. Pokemon shown up by surfing takes a lot longer in this game. It isn't nearly as common as in later games. I mean, if this doesn't go to show you. And a jump cut to me finding it. It is Slowpoke, which is only at level 15, but oh well, we will deal with it. So yeah, Slowpoke is a water psychic type. As I said earlier, it has a ton of HP, it has a ton of defense, it has a very good special stat, and a pretty good attack stat as well. The only thing that it's lacking is speed. But, oh well. You can't really expect a non-legendary Pokemon to just be uber in all things. I mean, Water Gun, even though it's not very effective, to the last Pokemon that I used, to Goldeen, it did like 2/3 of its health, and it was only 5 levels lower. Oh my god, I can't speak today. But on this, it's doing like an 8th. So yeah, that just goes to show how high Slowpoke's defenses are. And with that, we should be able to catch it. So just go find the Ultra Balls. We only have 2 left, so this had better work. There we go. We have a pink Pokeball. And there we go. The dopey Pokemon. I like in the anime when they met the other professor towards the end and they were trying to get Slowpoke to evolve, and they was just like, Slowpoke, the dopey Pokemon. Dopey, is that really a nice thing to call it? Well, I don't know, maybe one of my assistants wrote that one. And either way, Venonat evolves until at level 31 into Venomoth. And it's pretty cool looking, but not all that powerful. I just don't like bug types. Ghastly, who we caught a very long time ago, evolves at level 25 into Haunter, and then we're going to need to trade it to evolve it again, so we're not going to see Haunter evolving for a very long time. But you know, Haunter looks pretty cool. I think he looks cooler than Gengar. I mean, the whole floating hands thing always interests me. And at level 37, which is a pretty high level at this point in the game, Slowpoke evolves. Apparently he randomly found a Shelder sitting around, and he evolved. I don't know, if technology were better, they probably would have made, like, have a Slowpoke in your party, get it to this level, while also having a Shelder in your party. Like they did with Mantike evolving into Mantine, like you had to have a Remoraid in your party. Here's a Pokemon that we haven't seen in a very long time. Pidgeotto, how have you been? You are finally evolving. Yay. And basically he gets slightly bigger and grows a mullet. Yay, Pidgeot. For whatever reason, I don't know. Why does Pidgeotto have the longer name than Pidgeot? I mean, normally when a Pokemon evolves, the evolved form gets the longer, more complex name. I mean, for example, Elgyem from Black and White evolves into Behem, which Behem is longer than Elgyem. Or Magmar into Magmortar, and Magby into Magmar. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of backwards with that. Anyways, we're doing even more fishing. And I cut to when I actually found it. Here we have a Poliwag, which is a pretty okay Pokemon. It evolves at level 25, and then you have to use a water stone on it to get it to evolve again. I'm using Haunter because everything else will kill it. Probably could have used Lapras, but oh well. But yeah, when you evolve it into its third stage, it gains the fighting subtype. It is the one Pokemon that I was completely forgetting about when I was saying, like, I don't think there's anything with the fighting subtype. But no, there's Poliwrath, which is its final form. And Poliwag's back sprite looks absolutely horrible. And for whatever reason, when it evolves, the spiral goes backwards. And they mention this in the anime, in the school episode. Like, which Pokemon is this? And then they showed the spiral, and then they were like, it's a Poliwhirl, it's a Poliwrath. And then they're like, nope, it's a Poliwag. When it evolves, its swirl is inverted. And then earlier they were like, what Pokemon is this? And then they show a ball, and then Ash is like, it's a Voltorb. James is like, it's a Pokeball, which is not even a Pokemon. And then Jesse's like, it's an Electrode. And then it turned out to be a Jigglypuff from the top. That was just, I don't know, I found that funny. Either way, we have 2 Water Stones. The first for Poliwhirl over here, which we just evolved. And basically he gets bigger, and his muscles get bigger, or his arms get bigger, or something, I don't know. And Shelter, when you give it a Water Stone, because that's how it evolves, it suddenly cuts off its own tongue, becomes angry, and grows a much larger shell. Which, from this angle, really doesn't look all too suggestive, but Cloyster is famous for that. So, whatever. Either way, how are we looking? We have Doduo with us because he can fly, and we are going to fly to Pewter to grab a little thing that we need to grab. It's been a long time since the screen was gray. Grayish, brownish. I don't know, it looks gray. Whatever. Then again, when I was younger, my parents thought I was colorblind and couldn't tell brown and gray apart. So this could very well be that. I don't think I'm colorblind though, like I just couldn't tell the difference then. Whatever. So either way, we can head into this back part of the museum. We never actually went into the museum because it's unimportant. But this is. It contains Pokemon DNA. Okay. Yes, I will take it to the Pokemon Lab. And the Pokemon Lab is in the next town that we are going to after all this. We don't have much time left in this part, though. Doduo will fly us away. I also hope that you're paying attention in those Pokemon menus of all my Pokemon, because then you could see my next party member. Either way, now in Fuchsia, where am I going? Oh yeah, we have to go to the Safari Zone, and we need to fish there to get another Pokemon. Oh hey, a Slowpoke, we just caught you. Yeah, you can get, at least the Pokedex information, not the actual information, but like, their area and stuff, if you haven't caught them already. I thought we caught a Voltorb. Oh no, that was a Magnemite that we caught outside of the power plant. Well, outside of the way to the power plant. So there's that. Either way, heading into the Safari Zone one last time. We're just going to do this, and then, yeah. So basically, what you need to do is, yeah, we're going to go fishing yet again. And I never mentioned it, but they have an extended version of the catching of the evolving theme. But yeah, you just fish with the super rod at any body of water, and you will find a Dratini, usually at level 10. And I got it from right there. You don't have to go like all the way to the end to find a Dratini. Just be